What is up, guys? It's your boy Nick Torius, back again with another video. Don't dwell on old dogs, okay? We're gonna be talking about that today. Like the video, give this video to 2K likes. Comment what you think about the video. If you want me to answer any of your questions, leave a question in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So, to let sleeping dogs lie, right? What does that mean? What it means is whatever is in the past, let it be in the past, right? Don't wake up a sleeping dog. If there's been like just only so many occasions where there's like girls that I would like hit up from the past, would just, like forget about everything that happened and just like, start hanging out with me or whatever. I mean, it can happen. Because sometimes, it's funny because sometimes you'll have like a girl who's in a relationship, right? And while she's in that relationship, you might not know it, or you might not know it, but she might like you, right? She might be like, this dude's attractive. But she's not gonna let you know because she's in a relationship, right? She might know, but she's not gonna really entertain it too much, and she's like in love with the dude that she's with, right? So she's not gonna want to like risk, I'm gonna lose this dude for this dude, right? She's not gonna want to risk it. But she might, not have, she might break up with the dude. You might break up with her, and then you'll be there on the rebound, right? And it's just funny how many, it actually has happened to me a couple times, right? And the thing is, it's like when you are on that, in that situation, I do recommend taking advantage of it, right? What I don't recommend doing is just like pestering it too much, because the thing is, what happens is a lot of dudes, they'll mess up with a girl, right? Then they'll go fuck around with some other girls, learn some new game and shit, watch more videos and be like, oh, okay, that's what I did wrong. Okay, I'm gonna hit up all these girls that I had problems with in the past because I texted them too much, and I'm gonna just not text them as much, and then I'm gonna get them, right? That's how we think. But a lot of times it don't work like that. Like, if she don't like you, if the attraction is not there, the attraction is not there, right? So she's not gonna really be responding to you in the way that you want. So it's always best to, forget about the old girls that you had, unless they hit you up first or they're like really feeling it. Don't really try too hard, with old girls. It's always best to just keep moving forward, right? Because that's what life is. Like, if you're going back to old girls that rejected you, you're not growing. You're not moving forward. You're going backwards, right? Like, why would you want a girl that rejected you? Like, what the hell? Like, imagine that's your wife. Like, would you want your wife to reject you? That's someone that's supposed to love you. Would you want someone that's supposed to love you to reject you? Like, that's why I always like the natural approaches, because when it's natural, everything just flows, it's just like, you guys like each other. Okay, that's true, because you can't get a girl to like you, right? I don't know how I feel about that either. I feel like for when girls say like, oh, I started liking him over time, I feel like that's a bunch of nonsense, right? Because I feel like girls like the dude all the time, but she just didn't want to seem easy, right? I feel like she's just like, oh damn, I will smash this dude, but I feel like he has a lot to offer me, so I'm not gonna just give it up, because if I just give it up, then I'm not gonna get anything out of it. He's gonna have sex with me, and he's gonna get everything out of it. And because girls, the sex isn't as important as like the stability and the the protection, right? It's like when you're negotiating a deal, right? Or like when you're getting hired for a job, you don't want to talk about the pay after you already started the job, because then once the job is over, you're gonna, like if you're getting a haircut and you cut someone's hair, they can just run off, right? They just say, all right, bet I got what I needed. or it's like you don't have no leverage because you already did the job. You have no more value, right? Sure, you could be like, yeah, I did that, but if you don't talk about how much it is beforehand, then they could just pay whatever they want, right? It's pretty much the same thing with girls. It's like if the girl just gives you sex, then she has nothing else to leverage, right? Because she wants money, she wants protection. The way she gets those things is she exchanges the money and protection that you provide with sex that she provides, right? Because that's basically worth both of those things. Because the thing is like a lot of times, that's why I don't fuck with like pickup artists and game and shit, right? Because what game does is it like pickup artist shit, it like separates the biology from the strategy, right? Like they make it a strategy. How can I get a lot of girls, right? Why do you even want a lot of girls for? Like as a man, you should just want to have sex to procreate. You should want to make babies, right? Like that's the whole point of sex, is to make a baby. Like it just feels so good because the thing is, it's like a lot of times nothing feels better than sex. So when you have the sex, it's like how flowers, they present a scent to attract the bees, right? Because if the flower didn't attract the bees, then it wouldn't get pollinated, and then there wouldn't be more flowers. So it's like an incentive, right? It's like nature's like, all right, if you do this for me, because it's like a baby is so much responsibility, right? Babies are so like financially, emotionally, like even physically. Like a baby is a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of work to have a baby. So a lot of times people are like, why the fuck would I want to do that? Like why would I want a kid? Especially like if you're at a young age. Like I feel like the perfect age to have a baby is like the age that you're feeling that you need to have a baby, right? Because you feel like, damn, I need to have a baby right now. But like even if it's young, like I feel like being young and having a baby is cool. Why not? But it's not smart to have it because you're not financially stable enough to take care of the baby, right? So when you're financially stable enough to take care of the baby, that's when you should really have the baby. But if your body's telling you to, then why not? So I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, sex is just supposed to be for having babies, right? And we are incentivized by having a lot of sex as men, right? But the thing is like with the pickup artist shit, they separate it. They're just like, oh, if she does this, then she likes you. Da, da, da. It's like, nigga, if you want to have a baby with this girl, who gives a fuck what signals, Da, 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 da. Like the goal is to have a baby, right? So the thing is that let's say like, oh, say this story, talk about this, oh, listen to that. Da, da, da. Like the thing is like it's all mechanical. It's all like scientifically based, right? It's all broken down and shit, and so that nerds can understand it. But the thing is as long as you understand, okay, she wants to have a baby, she needs a nigga like this, right? And as long as you make yourself that nigga, then you go with that flow, and then you're Gucci, right? Like you shouldn't need to look up online how to get girls, right? Even though I'm making this video. For me, like if ever I look up like dating advice, it's just to get me into that mindset, right? Because the thing is like whatever you listen to, you become. So I noticed that when I was like listening to that stuff, I was getting a lot more girls, right? But then whenever I listen to like a bunch of business shit, the girls they slow down because I'm not in that mindset. You feel me? So there's not really a reason for you to like need dating advice because we are biologically, it's in us already. Like we should know what to do already. You feel me? It's like it's not really that hard. I'm pretty sure you had a girlfriend once or twice and like talked to a girl before. Okay? It's not that hard. But yeah, you should always be moving forward. Because if a girl's rejecting you, she's an old girl that you was fucking with, why would you want that? Like sometimes it might be the girl of your dreams. But I mean, honestly, bro, I got a new girl in my dreams every week. So I don't know. sometimes there's fine ass girls that they'll come back to you, but then most of the times it's not really worth it. So I mean, it's up to you. This is my advice. Let sleeping dogs lie, right? Don't dwell on old dogs. So focus on new girls, focus on going out, improving your game, improving your social skills, right? Like, because that's basically what game is. It's like your social skill. Like, if you're social, because the most social guys are the ones that have the most girls, right? Like, even if they're like the hardest dudes, they still understand the dynamics of like socialization better than like nerds. You feel me? Like the most bubbly nerd will get less girls than the hardest dude, because it's like we're animals. So the socialization is an animal skill. You feel me? So just work on that shit. Get in the gym, get your money up, work on your hair. I'm just kidding. Just get your shit up, bro. Level up. Like the video, comment what question you want me to answer for you next time, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll get back to you in the next video. Peace.